Hello, it's Kylie from Ginger Key Yoga and Wellness. And I'm also a member of Leonie Dawson's Team Unicorn. So I thought I would jump on today and do a little video presentation about your LRP and how to get the absolute most out of your doTERRA account. There are some hints and some tips that be really helpful for you to maximize your account. So I'm going to jump over here and share my screen. So loyalty rewards program is a monthly auto ship program. It's an order that ships out of your account automatically, and you set a monthly date. So you set up all your details and it ships on that date once a month. The best thing about it is you can change it. It is editable. So you can change it to suit your budget or promotions or oil supplies requirements that month. So I advise my team to set it around the 10th of the month if you can, because that way you've got a little bit of time to hear what the product of the month is. In Australia, we usually hear it around the 2nd. And you've got a bit of time to edit your cart according to your budget and your requirements. So around the 10th of the month is good. And if you set it before the 15th of the month and it reaches a certain point value, you'll get the free product of the month. So we're going to talk about how you can get all the extra bonuses in a sec. You can process more than one LRP a month. This is a really handy tip. So the fact that you can process more than one a month means you can earn more points. And if you happen to run out of something and you've already put your LRP through, but you really need to order again that month, we're going to explain how to do that so that you make sure you're getting points as well for that order and not missing out. It's by far the best way to reorder your oils. There's really no other way to reorder through doTERRA. You can do a one-time standard order, but you're missing out on all the points and the best value. And over time, all those points add up and you get to buy free stuff. So absolute best way to reorder, grow your collection by far. So what is PV? In doTERRA land or doTERRA speak, doTERRA products have a point value or a product value attached. Excuse me, each time you purchase your LRP, you accumulate a total PV for your order. You can see there there's a little circle around the total point value at the bottom there of an LRP order. So once you're at a certain level, you can then qualify for different things. So between 0 and 50 points, you maintain your points bank, anything you've earned up until that date. If you want to earn more points, it needs to be between 50 and 100 PV. If you want to earn points plus commissions, it needs to be 100 PV minimum or more. If you would like to earn points, earn commissions, and the free product of the month, it must process before the 15th of the month, and it must be over 125 PV. And beyond that, if you're getting over 200 PV, like in this order, you qualify for extra promotions of the month. For example, this month we have a 200 PV promotion where you get 2 free oils in Australia, Litsea and Manuka, which is an awesome value promotion. So yeah, it's an amazing way to get the free products. So just to clarify, you can see here, oops, let's go back. So between 1 and 50, you're maintaining your points percentage. Between 50 and 100, you are earning reward points and increasing your percentage. To earn bonuses and commissions, you're at a minimum of 100 PV or more. And to earn the free product of the month, or the POM, in doTERRA speak, it's 125 PV or more. So I just want to talk about the points percentage rate. Now, the longer you have your LRP rewards program in place, or your LRP order in place, you earn more percentage off the overall product. So what that means essentially is when you have your account for 13 months or more, you actually earn back 30% in product points. So if you spend 100 PV on your LRP, you get 30% back. This is after you have had an account for 13 months or more. So you would get 30 PV back in your points bank. So without a doubt, it's a hugely abundant rewards program that actually really pays back valuable rewards. So it's a little explanation here. When you sign up for a wholesale account, depending on the kit that you buy, you start with either 10%, or 15%, 20%, 25%, or up to 30% on your LRP. It returns on your LRP. And you can see this circled there in the red. Yeah, so you get a points percentage, and it'll show you in your account. This will grow the longer you've had your account. Okay, so you get X percentage rate off your LRP order total back in points. So these go into your point bank. Now your percentage rate increases the longer you have your account. Ultimately, eventually, you are getting 55% off retail price. So you're getting it back in points, but you get to spend those points on products, and you get to buy the product at point value, not dollar value. So it's an incredibly rewarding program. What do I do then with my point bank? I buy free oils. And as I mentioned, you buy it at point value or PV, not dollar value. You can get some of the more expensive oils using your points, and it's by far the best way to get those oils. So here's a little example I wanted to show you of a recent LRP order that I did. So let's go back. So you can see here the products that I put in of monetary value, the first 5 products there. That came to a total volume of 211 points. Then had about 111 points to spend, so I bought all of that in the red. Then scored the free product of the month because it processed before the 15th of the month, and my order was over 125 point value or PV. Then scored the extra promotion for this month because my order was over 200 PV. So this month I scored Litsea and Manuka because my order came to 211 PV. That's 9 free oils I scored this month. Pretty amazing value. You don't have to spend that much each month, and that's the beauty of it. If you're having a tight budget month, you just edit your cart right back down and put something in there that maintains your points so you don't lose them going forward. How do I set up and edit my LRP store you wish to purchase from? Okay, and if you're in Australia, you have an Australian account, you can switch to the American account, okay, or the American store. You just use the toggle at the top there, and then create your new LRP order or template. Select the date to ship, okay, remembering that if you're shooting for the product of the month, you want it before the 15th of the month. Enter the products in your cart to the value of the points desired or reward or budget, and then select save or ship now. So if you're hankering to get your products and you've set your date for the 10th of the month, it's the 5th and you really want them, you can click ship now, okay? You can cancel additional LRPs. You have to have at least one in place at all times, but if you create additional LRPs, you can set them up, process them, and cancel them after you've processed them all in the one moment without having them auto ship again and again each month. Okay, and the best thing that I tell my team is to set a reminder in your phone 2 days prior to when you've set your ship date so that you can edit it each month. And there's just that little pop-up on your phone that says, make sure you edit your cart get exactly the products that you want. And if you're shooting for the promotions that month, you can add products to your cart if you need to. And then await your purple box of goodness. So what I'm going to do is just show you here how to create an LRP order. So when you log in, you have your screen up here, and I have one set in place. So that's the order that I just showed you. So you can either go in and edit it by clicking on the edit button, okay? Or if you're creating an additional LRP, you want to create new LRP template, okay? When it comes to setting the date, it'll remind you, if you want the free product of the month, you've got to set before the 15th of the month. Now, I've already got the product of the month. You're only allowed one per account per month. So it's sending me to September date. Because I'm setting up an additional LRP order as just a one-off order, it's kind of irrelevant when I set date because I'm going to go back in and delete this once I process it. So click next, go to the oils, add the oils that you want. Yeah. And then review your cart. Okay, so you can see here that we're reviewing the cart. We've got 4 products in there. We've got a point value or a PV of 99. So if this was my first LRP for the month, I want to make sure that I want that at least 100 PV if I want to earn commissions. I want an at least 125 PV if I want to earn the free product of the month. So I need to up that. You can go to your little search box here and click, start typing in the product. I'm going to add lavender. I'm going to add some On Guard. Okay, there we go. So it's up over 125 PV right now. If I want to go for this month's promotion, I need to get 200 PV. So I'm going to keep adding products because that's one hell of a promotion. And it's worth something like $168 retail. So it's an amazing promotion. We're almost there. And I only want to add one small thing. So let's add a herbal lip balm. All right, 203.5 PV. All right, we're there. So once you're ready, you can either save changes and have it process on the date that you set up, or you can click continue. Okay, so if this was your original LRP and you were just setting it up for the first time, you would just leave it at the ship date, unless you really wanted it that day. If you say you signed up in August and you were setting up an LRP for September, you can leave it at the ship date, or obviously you can't click process now for a promotion that happens in September, but still relevant to the month at the time. So this screen will come up where you can either click process now or you can process as scheduled, okay? If this was an additional LRP order, you would click process order now, all right? I'm just gonna save changes because I wanna show you how you can delete it. So once it's in, if it's shipping now, you click ship now, follow it through, okay? And then wait till your processed order receipt pops up. If you've got additional LRPs, all right, you've just set up one to do a one-off order, you go back in after the order is processed, and you cancel this LRP. So yes, I want to delete it because it was just a one-off. Okay, and there we are. We're set to process the next LRP next month. Okay, if I want to go into that and edit it, I can click in there, add or subtract products as per whatever I want that month. Okay, so I can take off that and I can add some lavender piece. All right, there we go. The save changes and we're away. So let's head back to our presentation. Can I cancel my LRP? Yes, you can. Though you cannot cancel through the click button, If it's the only one you have set up, you must call head office. So it is cancelable. But really important to take note, if you must cancel it, make sure you spend your point bank first. Otherwise, you will lose your points. So all of your points will go if you cancel. Anything you've accumulated over time, so you've been in the LRP program for 6 months, earned 200 points, and then you want to spend that before you go and cancel. Okay, if you're traveling or if you're on a tight budget, don't cancel it. Just edit your cart down something small and keep your points percentage and not have to worry about canceling. So say you put a lemon oil in your cart and it's $13.50 plus shipping that month. So it's $24 you're outlaying that month just to maintain your LRP status, your percentage, and your points bank. And the next month, if you're all cashed up, you can put it up again. Place more than one LRP. Yes, we've gone over this. So you can have one in more than one country as well. So you can see here on the right, I've got one set up in Australia and I've got one set up in the US. Now, if the US happened to have a product of the month that you preferred over the Australian product of the month, you can process it out of the American store. It will ship the first product of the month from whichever warehouse processes the order first, okay? So if you're putting more than one LRP through a month, just remember to delete your excess LRPs once you've processed them, otherwise they'll keep processing. Make sure that you are aware you only get one product of the month per account, whether that's Australian store, American store, or wherever else you are in the world. Okay, and this is super handy when you're trying to maximize your account, for example, during BOGO week. You can keep putting through LRPs each time so that you're getting all of the points for your products and your shipping, not missing out on any of that. Okay, so how to earn more points basically is what we've just been talking about. Never place a one-time standard order. Okay, it doesn't accumulate any points unless you don't have an LRP test or set in place. If you don't, you're missing out on a lot of bonuses. That's the only way that you're reordering. You're cutting yourself short by potentially an extra 30% off retail price over time. So kind of crazy not to set up your LRP. Must have at least one LRP in place at all times before you place more than one LRP. And you can cancel the additional ones, but not your original one. Shipping rewards back on your LRP. So you don't get that on a one-time standard order. You want to make sure that you're getting your maximum out of your account. Okay, the more points you get, the more free oils you get. And who doesn't like free stuff? So LRP is the only way to reorder oils and get a heap of free stuff. And there's an example of an LRP order that I placed at one time, and that was quite a significant amount of product that I got there with great value, and I got all of the oils at the bottom for free. So super extra winning bonus. Okay. If you haven't got an account but you want one, you can go to gingerkeyyoga.com.au/shop/doTERRA essential oils, or you can find me on Facebook under Ginger Key Yoga, and you can shout me a message there or send me an email if you have questions. I'm more than happy to jump on board and help you out with that. And I'm just going to stop screen sharing here. So I hope that that's been helpful. I hope that there's some extra tips in there that you weren't aware of, and you can find the absolute best out of your account with your LRP program. It's by far the only way to reorder your oils. And remember, if you are reordering order and you don't have an LRP set up in place, you're cutting yourself short by potentially up to an extra 30% off retail price over time. So kind of crazy not to set up your LRP. Go for it. If you have questions, ask. And I hope that's been helpful. Thanks, guys. Bye.